What's going on, guys? Hey, we're gonna get right to it, man. So, man, pornography is very bad and not healthy for you. I'm gonna give you a little rundown before I go down some bullet points that I kind of searched and restudy, and I'm gonna leave that in the description below. Basically, guys, I was once, a person that consumed pornography, right? I don't say I was addicted to it, but I used to watch it, like 4 or 5 times a week, really watching it, really trying to, please yourself or whatever that nature. But I kind of did a study on myself, right? I did a study on myself. I wanted to see would that affect me learning, affect my motivation, affect my discipline, affect different stuff that, I want to be successful, I want to be somebody that motivates people, right? So I kind of got into, I was watching porn, I didn't really know the effects it was doing on my brain or doing on me to feel some sort of way, or feel depressed, or feel down, feel unmotivated. My brain wasn't really operating as it should. So, I got into, once I started finding my career path and stuff I wanted to do, and finding something I was super motivated to do, I basically, I didn't really have time to do so. I would be tired, or I just wouldn't go on my way to boom, flip it on my phone and watch it. So I would say, just from my personal study on me, and I ask people, people ask me, we start talking about conversations, and I'll be like, man, one thing that I'm so blessed I stopped doing was watching porn. So we had that conversation, and and people started realizing, like, wow, you're right. But from my study, I was saying, so I was going on a rampage, basically, I will cut, when I was cutting off, or when I wasn't doing, naturally, I would feel motivated, I'll feel energized, I'll feel like, I was so positive, so uplifting when I wasn't watching them activities. And I'm not saying you guys to stop watching it, but I'm just giving you guys a result on, like, what it does, and some people that's addicted to it, you might stop it, and you might create, you might find something else that's productive toward that time, and it creates different effects, ripple effects to your mind, to your body, to your thought. Your mind connects everything, right? Your brain, and you want to figure out, once you stop, you could do it yourself. Do like a research, or yourself, just like, I'm gonna stop doing it for this amount of time, and see if your productive change, like you more productive doing something than when you watch that activity, right? Just some points that I looked up, right? That people research. What viewing porn, right, does it to your brain, right? So what it does, like, right, what it does to you, like what it does to your brain, that they kind of research and kind of did studies. It's a damage your brain. Your brain is not growing as faster. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Viewing pornography tricks your brain. There's areas in your brain known as reward center that helps form habits and release including endorphins. It establishes connections, actions, and basically, it kind of creates that creative side of your brain. So the porn kind of interrupts that, and it kind of give you bad thoughts, don't give you positive thoughts to do so. And I feel like myself, I'm just giving you guys personal experience. I could definitely relate to this first paragraph. I wasn't really feel like productive, even though I was still working out, right? I like working out and stuff of that nature. But it's endorphin, as known as a pleasure chemical. It creates a link between the center habits and the reward activities, like exercise, eating, sex. All that triggers reactions in part of the brain. So the pornography is like tricking all these sites on your brain, and it's like rewiring you to think different. it's definitely a drug that increases your brain to not be as impactful and thoughtful, you know? So that's just some points there. Viewing porn rewires your brain. So we're going to the rewiring point. When your brain rewires triggers the release of endorphins and related chemicals, it has released a protein that serves as a reinforce and effects, and it creates natural pathways to connect with someone doing how they feel, in case stronger connection, pleasure in the action of watching porn. So like you watching this, so it's rewiring your brain to like you watching this stuff, right? You watching this or this on the screen or whatever, and you're kind of getting this illusion of like that's how you want to perform, right? You want to perform, you think your significant other want to perform at a high level. So it's like you watching stuff that's like, you know, that people are on drugs performing, right? And you want that to be real life, and then you don't get that from your significant other, and stuff start going south, and you start thinking like, damn, and then you start hunting, right? You start hunting for somebody that could probably perform like that, and it kind of you start going down like a black tunnel. And if viewing pornography influence your relationships, right? Watching violence, non-console in porn has toxic effects that can cause less lasting damages to teens' ability and health. So teens for effect, like I'm 28 now, so when I was a teen or whatever, you know, I started watching it, right? And I guess I could relate, not to like the violence part, but like to like the health and the ability, and then you want your, you know what I mean? You want your relationships, you start watching, you start getting addicted to it, you want your relationships to be like that. And you like, damn, like why my relationships not like that? Why is she not performing like how I was a teen, like before I lost my virginity to somebody? It's stuff of that nature, man. So, and then as a kid, like we're going into that, viewing porn at a young age can be damaging, guys. Risk becoming an addiction to porn for a teenager is like the reward centers in their brains respond 2 to 4 times more stronger than an adult. So it's like that habit. So that habit starting to inform, starting to create, and stuff of that nature. So like you start getting into these habits, right? Everything's a habit, right? Everything's really a habit. You be consistent, disciplined, but the habit is discipline. Continue being consistent, trying to show up every day, being productive. So you creating this habit where you have to get this kind of drug or kind of feeling of watching something, and that's where you want to be and stuff like that. So that's not really healthy for your mind, you know what I'm saying? So that's just some points I want to state, but I personally, you know, I haven't like 2 years from it. I feel like, damn, like it's like 2 years. So ever since I stopped doing that, I feel like I've been more clear on what I want to do, where I want to be. So I'm not pushing it amongst people to stop, but if you do it, like do some type of detox of it, or you just like doing like a fast from it, and see how you feel. I mean, see if you're more productive, you feel a difference in how your energy is level, how your mindset, how, like, where do you, like, to see how your brain's reacting. It might be hard for some, it might not. Some people might could just make the transition and swap something else in with it that's productive, helping them pursue something better. Because it's like, you know, I just want to let this message out, because it's been something on my mind I wanted to share with people. I mean, I feel proud for myself that I haven't been, you know, watching it as much. I don't watch it at all. And you know, sometimes you get the feel like, damn, I wanna. Know what I mean? I got the urge. I gotta, you know what I mean? I got to do it. But you definitely can cut it out. You just gotta be productive with your time. Because it's all about time. I mean, all about time, finding something you wanna do, being productive, guys. So let me know in the comments what you think of the things I stated, and I'll do a part 2, because I know these things go deeper than what I roughly just touched. And guys, if you want, I got Instagram, Matthias Mckinnon, TikTok, Matthias Mckinnon. You follow me. Let me know what kind of questions you have for me. I'll answer them in the comments below. And please subscribe, like up the video. More videos coming soon. Appreciate y'all, love y'all. Peace. I grind 365, baby.